on the Wendy Williams Show. Now, here's Wendy.
Right now. Thank you for watching. Say hello to my co-host, my studio audience. Sweet. Oh boy. All right, let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. The news just broke about 20 minutes ago, actually. Mario Batali is the latest to join the list of them. I am disgusted. And we don't know anything, everything is just alleged, but he is stepping away from his restaurants. And I know what. And, and he's also stepping away from ABC's The Chew. There are multiple allegations of sexual misconduct. At least 4 women have accused Mario of inappropriately touching them. 3 of them worked for his restaurant. So let's see, Daphne Oz is gone. Mario is, I mean, I don't know whether he's gone or just, you know, suspended or something, gone. And so is it just gonna be the 3 of them? Because I don't mind Clinton, Michael, and Carla, but I was used to 5 people. You know what I mean? Even when Daphne left, I said, put another chef in there, somebody that we already know that we like, you know? Damn. Anyway, Mario spoke out and said the behavior was wrong and there are no excuses. So I guess he's admitting. Oh, Mario. Hey, Mario, we caught you without Crocs. There's no Crocs. Oh, it's a bad day. We'll be following that story. New York is crazy right now. Somebody, a nut strapped a bomb to himself and detonated it in Penn Station, right there in the Times Square area. Oh my God, police. Port Authority. Yeah, 27-year-old with nothing to lose. 3 people were hurt, but he's the most hurt. Anyway, so, oh, by the way, I had a lovely commute this morning. You know, the 4 of us drove in. It would be me, Kevin, and those 2 people over there. My mother and father. Now, you know, Mommy, I don't know how to imitate a lot of voices, but I do you very well. Now, if you can give them an example, you say, the rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain. Go ahead. Oh, give her a microphone. Hit it, Mom. Hit it.
The rain in Spain.
No, it's not on. Put it on your face, Mommy. Do something. Speak into it.
There you go. The rain in Spain is what, Wendy?
Falls
It's what?
mainly on the plain.
Falls mainly on the plain.
Give the phone to Daddy. Daddy, friends, Romans, and countrymen, lend me your ears. Hit it.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I come to bury Caesar, not to praise him.
My father is very proficient in literature, and my mother is very proficient in club meetings, calligraphy, socializing. They live in Miami, so they're up. You haven't been here in 2.5 years. Nice to have you back. But you can give the microphone back. No more yip yap. If you ever wonder where I get it, blame them. So R. Kelly returned home to his 2 empty houses over the weekend in Atlanta. And you know, I shared the story with you on Friday that his homes were robbed and everything was allegedly stolen from a former friend who is still on the loose, I might add. Well, take a look at R in his house.
Basically, then clean out my whole house, my living room. That's what happens when you get, well, let people too close to you. People you've known for 25, 30 years. This is what happens. Washing machines, everything. Took everything. It's all love, though. Keep my head up, keep working on this album, man. You can't do nothing about something you can't do nothing about.
You know, in our morning meeting, Hot Topics, nobody felt bad for him except for me. Well, clap if you don't feel bad for him. Clap if you don't. Well, I do. You know, his sexual preference, you know, I'm trying to keep that out of my head. But just remember, this is a man who grew up in Chicago, who's employing, I'm sure, a lot of his homeboys who otherwise wouldn't qualify for jobs or who want life on the road, you know, with, you know, R. Kelly. And this is somebody apparently who was in his life for 25 or 30 years. Somebody who, you know, when you have people around you and they learn your schedule, in the meantime, you're paying them, and they're learning your schedule so they can rob you. I feel bad for R. Kelly for this circumstance. And yeah, you know, we don't know what keepsakes he had in that house. You know, whether it was a picture of his mother, a special picture of his mother, a special ornament. Oh, God. That's horrible. It's horrible. You know, so Alfonso Walker, the suspect, is still allegedly on the run. I told you to look out for him, though, because he's probably gonna grow a beard and a mustache and shave his head so he looks like somebody else. But yeah, I feel bad for R. Kelly because even though he's a wealthy man and everything can be replaced, everything can't be replaced when you have to look over your shoulder all the time and figure out who's stealing from you. You know, life just is never the same. And he's probably been robbed before. You know, a lot of these artists do get robbed. You know, they have these little ghetto snipes hanging around them, stealing chains behind their backs and watches and, you know, all kinds of, you know, diamonds and stuff. But a whole house and a washing machine? What the hood rat is going on? No good. Not good. So Azalea Banks is fighting with the wrong one. Yep, Remy. All right, so Azalea is 26, and she lashed out at Remy, who's 37, and saying that the hottest music she released since getting out of prison is the Nicki Minaj Love Letter song. She also says that Remy is nothing but a reality star. She also says that she's not important to female rap. I'm still trying to figure out who is Azalea Banks. I mean, I know, you know, we know that she was kicked out of the party. I told you about that. Anyway, Remy went off. Remy posted at least 10 screenshot texts from Azalea that Azalea sent to her, where Azalea's begging for stuff. Like, yeah, for dissing Nicki, and asking for advice about whether she should join Love and Hip Hop also. And also talking about how no one will hire her. And also mentioning that she needs vaginal rejuvenation. Well, at 26, if you're wore out at 26 and you've got no kids, No, well, now we understand how she gets her money. She's got no kids. And she's 26 with a vaginal rejuvenation? Wow. She works hard for her money. So Remy posted a video on Instagram. Take a look.
Come on, my like, stop it. Stop it. Go on with your life. Leave me alone. Let me and my husband do my black love thing. Let me get my checks from Mona. Let me do my new multi-million-dollar Columbia record deal. Stop it. Because when I feel like it, I listen and I be chilling out quiet because I feel like it. The day that I wake up and I'm like, oh, I don't feel like it, I'm gonna violate you.
All right, so no. The big one is that Azalea had the nerve to shoot back. Take a look.
And you tried to blast Nicki Minaj's sex life. Like anybody wants to see little papoose climb on your big gorilla back, bitch. You gotta write some raps that's not a diss rap, and you gotta get some clothes that fit before I actually really start taking it seriously.
She's whack. She's whack. This is a big beef, though. You know what I mean? I mean, she went real hard at Remy, and Remy is still winning. All right, this is horrible. Chris Bosh. Didn't he play for Miami, Daddy? He played for Miami. Okay. Well, Chris Bosh's mom is suspected of trafficking drugs. Now you are gonna stop right, there's the mom. Okay, first of all, Chris is not playing now currently. He's like 33 years old. I think he's looking for a team or something like that. He has an $18 million home right now with his wife. I think they have children. It's in Miami. The home is up for sale, but $18 million home. This is a moneyed man. On Friday morning, the cops raided Frida Bosh's home in Texas. Can we show the picture of Frida Bosh's home? It's owned by Chris. Do we have the picture of Frida Bosh's home?
We do not have it.
You showed it to me. Why couldn't you show it?
I'm getting a lot of yelling in my ear, but I don't think we have it.
Okay, look, I can describe it. It doesn't look like a crack house, although it has crackish ways. Look, it's very modern. It looks like, even though it's in Texas, it does look like a Miami house. Very modern, soaring windows, a beautiful pool in the back. It's white. Just a lovely house. You know, he didn't just throw her in some dump. So, apparently, the cops seized a large amount of drugs and drug paraphernalia. The drugs were believed to be, well, there were several of them, but I can only, for whatever reason, mention the crack cocaine that was being trafficked out of there. And they don't think Chris is involved, and no arrests have been made yet. Well, what happened was, apparently, there was a lot of activity, you know, people going in and out of this house, allegedly. And the neighbors started to wonder, why are there people over there all the time? But, you know, if I know that it's Chris Bosh's, you know, mom, and, you know, he's a big star, and if she lives there by herself, these are people going to check up on Mrs. Bosh. You know, big iron gates out front would not be a thing to me, because I'd be like, oh, that's a Mrs. Bosh living in Texas. Chris wants to be sure she's good, you know what I mean? You take care of your mom. Well, honey, the neighbors call the cops. The cops do a stakeout, low-key stakeout for a while, and they're noticing all the traffic. One of the people who left the house at one particular point was stopped by the cops, drugs in the car. The cops went through the trash bins outside, stocked with gasoline bags and all kind of drug paraphernalia, allegedly. Miss Bosh, what's good? Like, don't mess this up for everybody. I don't understand. Like, if she needs extra money, Chris has got it. I don't understand, but this is a story that I will be following. That and Mario Batali, I still can't believe that. So, you know that reality star, Dreyer Michelle? Well, people are hating at her on Twitter for being a bad mother. Well, she's got a 13-year-old son named Nico, and he had a homework assignment where he had to practice a speech, a 4-minute speech. He had to recite it 5 times a night. And then, you know, eventually, I guess, perform it at the school. So the teacher just wants to be sure the kids are, you know, good with the speech. He's 13 years old. 5 times a night, a 4-minute speech. That's 20 minutes you won't get back if you're a parent, you know? So she apparently ended up signing a whole bunch of the, oh, and each time they do it, you have to sign it. So, you know, all right, he did it. All right, he did it. He did it. He did it. But this is going on every night. So after a few nights of signing his homework, Dreyer refused to do it anymore. And the next day, Nico came home or texted his mom saying that he lost points because she didn't sign. Dreyer afterwards tweeted, as opposed to calling the teacher, you know, she's got to share with the world. I'm all for helping my child with his homework, but at this point, she has him harassing me. Tell your teacher I'm done with this. It's not my damn homework, but it feels like it. Well, actually, it is your homework if you want your kid to go to college. Listen, you know, I get it. These kids, they have a whole lot of homework. You know, teachers give a lot of homework these days. But Dreyer, why didn't you just sign and tell the boy, you know, practice it once for me and then go in the mirror, go in the other room and practice it in the mirror. You know how we do as parents. I know I'm not the only one. Come on, come on, let me help you with this assignment. Hurry up, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Let's get this done, quick. You know, you'll figure it out. And then to go on social media and talk about it, of course people are gonna slam you because they, you know, because of what you do for a living, which I really don't know. She's one of them thoughts, right?
Yeah, she's an Instagram star and a former basketball wife star.
Oh, okay.
But mostly Instagram now.
Oh, okay. Shout out to all the teachers. Stop with all the homework. Shout out to the parents. Sometimes they only do something once, but sign it all 4 times every single day. Just, you know. So, and I wonder if the boy told the teacher that he wasn't practicing, because you gotta teach your kids not to lie, but to go along for the purpose of getting it done, you know? Meghan Markle's dad was spotted. Well, you know, he's still in Mexico, and he was buying beer and cigarettes. He just wanted to be left alone. But there's the paparazzi. You know, they're staking him out. He's taking it like a champ, though he's not wearing sunglasses. He's ignoring them. I mean, you know, it was Sunday. I'm sure the ball game was on. Some smokes and some beer. Fine. Although he does not look Kensington Palace worthy, does he? I mean, they'll clean him up a little bit, though. You know, it's only bankruptcy, you all. You know, he didn't kill anyone. You know, he's filed for bankruptcy. Doesn't mean he's a bad dad. He's not bankrupt anymore. Megan's in the house. So Chris Brown bought his 3-year-old daughter a monkey for her birthday. All right, the little girl's name is Royalty, and he bought her a marmoset. Now, it is legal. You can own a marmoset, but animal experts strongly advise against it. First of all, who wants a monkey? They poop every place and then throw it in your face. I know the idea of owning one is cute, but they've got claws, and I mean, that looks cute now until something goes down. We were just talking about monkeys this morning. Isn't that funny, Mommy and Daddy? I'm not going any further. I'm just saying. But we were talking. I'm not, Daddy. Anyway, this is a bad idea. Don't buy your kids monkeys. That's a bad idea. Did you see that little boy in Tennessee over the weekend, where he's being bullied at his elementary school? He got really emotional. He's a middle schooler, his name is Keaton Jones, and he asked his mother to pick him up from school because he was too afraid to go to lunch. So his mom picked him up, and then Keaton wanted her to make this video. This is not mom exploiting. He wanted her to make the video. Take a look.
They make fun of my nose. They call me ugly. They say I have no friends.
What'd they do to you at lunch?
Pour milk on me and put a hand down my clothes. Threw bread at me. People that are different don't need to be criticized about it. If you are made fun of, just don't let it bother you. Just stay strong, I guess. It's hard. But it'll probably get better one day.
That's the line. It'll probably get better one day. How sad. Well, in the meantime, he's probably the coolest kid in school today because a ton of celebrities and athletes have reached out to him, including Justin Bieber and Katy Perry, LeBron James, Snoop Dogg, Rihanna, Chris Brown. He hung out with the University of Tennessee quarterback over the weekend, Jarrett. And I'm sure right now there's a doctor looking and saying, you know what, if you ever want your nose fixed, here's my card. I'll do it for nothing. You hang in there, Keaton. It will get better one day. We've all been there for various reasons. And we've got more great show for you here today. Yep. We've got celebrity must-have beauty things. But up next, the inside scoop on the latest allegations against Dustin Hoffman and more. So grab a snack and come on back.